We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Denver. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down at the loss on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready, set.
3rd down and 9. To throw. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, New Orleans.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 bison, 60 bison, 60 bison, 60 bison.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. Still churning, but he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a first down. A run once more. That's Harvey. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. On the bootleg, it's Nix. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bo Nix. Down Denver. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Shaheed now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
No time, set up, you won't kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. People inside.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. Look at the big man go. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. 62 yards.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Second down. Nix. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner, into space. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over first.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up second and
So after one, 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long.
Captain. Oh, my son! Bombers. Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
3rd and 7.
Hold on a sec. Ready? Chill.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
We'll go play action with Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Ready? Ball 11. Bombers.
Throwing. Nix. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he will get into the end zone. That's Walker. Touchdown Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos move out on top. 14-0.
14. Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Oh, my son.
Off the play fake, here's Nick. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Chase Young in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
I'm up. Switch. Oh, my son.
He'll step up and run, and he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line.
These are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Olay. Oh, my son. Ready? Olay. Chill.
Nix from the gun on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Oh, my son. Ready? Olay.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Riley.
Intercepted by the Saints. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Back to the air once more on second down. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. There's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll look to throw again. Shaheed with the catch. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Leads to third down and 3.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Back to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to have the Saints first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
Saints first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Back to the air one more time. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to go.
A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Brought down right at the 35-yard line. this football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Courtland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's second down.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Play action now. It's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Carl Granderson. His second sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hold on, son. Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The throw here is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just can't get anything going for you.
14 on the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield. Deep pass, incomplete. You've got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage, or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch. So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind, as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Right side, it's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
At the 27-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. in trouble, and down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
That's 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown Saints. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hold my set. Ready?
On the give, it's Harvey.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Hold my set. Bombers. Ready? Joe. Away.
Back to throw is Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 10.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It's 3rd and 4.
Ole. Hold my set. Ready? Bombers. Joe.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be. And That's a missed opportunity.
Nick's gonna throw for it. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their 1st read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Nix. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Broncos. A gain of 48.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Nick's net on 1st and 10. It is brought in the end zone. Luther Burden, touchdown Denver. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. His kick is good, and the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes. Joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pull the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones, Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like